love plus I just love fake guns, bro. This one I never had before. I've had the company before, but not the gel. The gel bullets. You know? But not the gel bullets before. Definitely had an X-shot gun before. But yeah, I definitely had the X-shot gun before. But these X-shot gun toy guns are new. And if they're not, they're just new where I live. And it's pretty cool. It's like I I think it will hurt the same way. But I don't think it will leave a mark as a paintball gun. But although I never tested it because that would be weird. But it did come with safety glasses, so must be a really strong force a little bit. But those glasses don't fit my big ass head. I have other ones. I have other ones for the hyper X-shot, whatever the fuck. Because my other hyper Nerf gun has glasses. I hate when my bro just doesn't say shit. Just say the actual person. Like, why would you mention a fucking Trumper? No offense. Everyone has their opinions. But I don't like Trump. And that's it. And if you hate on me, you hate on me. So, hi, Brazil. Shout out to Brazil. This is an X-shot and comes with gel bullets. It's raining, not snowing. And yeah. It rains a lot down here. But this is fun, bro. I feel like a kid again. I didn't know that it came with gel pellets, bullets, whatever the fuck. But it did. I thought this was just for show, and then the little box part underneath this, I thought it was just for show as well. But I completely opened the box to get the zip ties off so I can get the gun off the box. And I saw it. I was like, dang, they had bullets. Then why'd I buy 10,000 more? Literally, it said 10,000, and then the box said 5,000. That's a bit aggressive and harm. I'm not harming someone. This is not for hurting people. This ain't no gang thing. To have fun, obviously, but like not to harm people. Not to harm people. It doesn't matter. It's still a living thing. You may be a horrible person to do that, but I wouldn't hurt anyone or anything, because that's wrong. If you one of those people who hunt deers, that's fine, as long as you have the license to do so. But I'm not gonna harm an innocent animal or animals, period. They want to be left alone, you leave them alone. Oh, okay. So, sorry. Same. But I'm just here to chill out. I'm curious about what? You're gonna hate on me? I'm used to it. Go on. Vent. Hate on me. Go ahead. Hate on me. Everyone else does. Don't really care. Whatever you say, I heard it before. I just here to chill out. Vibe out, whatever you want to call it. And if that's boring, so be it. Let's see. If you want to like, view, and subscribe, do so. I follow and sub back nice people. Like, genuinely nice people. You asked, I will receive. Yeah, you gotta watch what you say. They will. I always thought that meant I was gonna get in trouble. These message is held for review for review, and then the warning sign. No, not that sign. Don't don't quote. Don't put me with the devil. Ew. There's no such thing. Um, but no, it's the warning sign. I guess I didn't know I selected that every time I go live. Someone uh does something, say something disrespectful, and it takes it off. I don't know how I did it, honestly. I don't know how I did it. So.
Are you down to collab?
What type of what would you say your stance is within your brother? Is that good? Maybe we could come back together. We definitely have a lot of disagreements. What's the most you made in a month? Like, dude, come on. I saw your page. It's you guys and some third guy. And he said, I want to do this with you, your brother, and me. Kissing my brother's not a passion, though. You going about wanting to do it or not, like, ended up working in everyone's favor. You went about doing really good after that. Dude, what are you on about? Welcome to the Wild Podcast. I'm Brandon Cardoso.
I'm D. Julian Barboza, and today we have the second half of the Island Boys. If you don't know who he is, his name is Fly Soldier. Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, what's up, man? I'm Fly Soldier, man. Top down data, you feel me? The first, the one and only. There you go. And before we start, I do want to say, man, thank you so much for inviting me to inviting us to your crib, man. I really do appreciate it. Like, your crib is actually huge, insane. Like the colorful pool, everything I got going on over here, man. Like, I really do appreciate you inviting us. Thank you. I mean, yeah, bro, it's a vibe. You feel me? It's just homey. You feel me? Like, I got bigger cribs than this, but like, you feel me? I just feel like this is home. So. That's why I decided to like live here. Hey, so I do want to state this though. So before this podcast, we did go about doing a podcast with your brother. Mm. But I know we're gonna get in within talks of that. But before we do though, for those who don't know who you are, can you go about explaining who is Fly Soldier? I go by Fly Soldier, like, you know. I know, like, I'm known as the Island Boys, but like we did like a freestyle, so it kind of made us like joining together, made us Island Boys. But you know, at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, we're separated. At the end of the day, we're twins. We look alike. We're everything alike. We do business together, but we both have different things going on in our life. Like, I got 2 kids. You feel me? I got more family content. Like, I try to stay out of drama. I try, but people bring drama to me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, I'm just, I just be popping off on TikTok. I'm on Snapchat now, so y'all can add me on Snapchat. And yeah. Just to kind of like clarify, so of course you are the other half within the Wild Boys. Can you talk about how your life before Fly Soldier was? So before you were Fly Soldier, like, how was your life in the very beginning? Yeah. So like when I first like came out the womb and I started remembering things, like I grew up in a alcoholic abusive family, like where my mom, she would work all the time, and then my grandma would take care of us and raise like my brother and I. My brother and I being a tough together, all shit like that, because we're twins. But at the end of the day, she was just trying to teach us. And my grandma, she cooks really good, but at the end of the night, we know that she was gonna drink alcohol. And then there was always police like showing up to the house because like she was an alcoholic. And then I would try to bring friends over, and she like scared their ass over, like to like leave and this, and she was just like, she's a good grandma. She made sure that we was straight. She made sure she took good care of us. But at the end of the day, yeah, we grew up in an alcoholic family. So then when we got a little bit like at 6 years old, then my uncle got involved. My dad died when I was 4 years old. So then my uncle got involved, and he kind of like tried to step up like a dad, but he had problems that I didn't know when I was younger. Problems that my brother didn't know when we both were younger. My mom kicked out my grandma, and then that's when our freedom started coming, because my mom would have to go to work, and then so my brother and I, we would be home alone. It all started like when we was about like 10, 11, or something like that. So around 10, we were really like addicted to video games. Then 11, we started like being more adventurous, and then we would go into like my mom's closet, and we found, because we always ask my mom, what is that? What are you cutting up? Because you know how you gotta grind the wheat. And she's like, I'm cutting trees so it could grow. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She said it like that for real?
Yeah. Like, like how when like people would say like a little kid be asking, what is that? It's like wine, and they'll say it's apple juice. Yeah. Shit like that. So she's like, I'm cutting tree so it could grow. And we're like, oh, okay. But when we got 11, we kind of knew what it was because it smelled kind of funny. And then it was easy because we didn't have to roll it up, because you first have to roll it up. She had a pipe, so I don't know, we put 2 and 2 together, used YouTube, and we put the in the pipe, and we started smoking at 11 years old. Like 10, maybe 11, I'm not really sure what age, but, very young, we started smoking because my mom had it accessible in her house when she would leave, and we liked it. So then we started making friends with kids that were bad and that would smoke. And then, that's basically what happened, at us as a childhood. And then I say middle school, around like 7th grade, I started skipping a lot, smoking a lot. And all I know is that my mom would stop having supply, would hide it, or she just wouldn't have it at all. I don't know what happened. So I'm addicted to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like my friends and I, we would be fiending for that. All I know is like I said, we got a plug, but we ain't got no money. So one time we went on a trail, and I found two kids. On a trail, and I took matter in my own hands. So I got a robbery at the age of 12 over a week just because I wanted weed. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to juvenile detention center, and ever since after that, like I saw how they gave me a slap in the wrist. They released me a day after. I went to juvenile detention center like at 12 years old, and dude, I was scared to shitless. There was kids in there they're huge. They were big as. And I was kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie, because that was my first time going inside jail, like in the jail. I thought I was gonna go to like some daycare or some shit when the detective was sending me there. Yeah. But when I went in there, it was a jail for real. And like they brought me a sandwich to eat, like a bologna sandwich. And one kid's asking me, "Man, what the you in here for? Where you from? Like you want your sandwich?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, I want my sandwich." "Oh, all right, bro. Yeah, you cool, bro. You cool, bro. Whatever." I'm 12 years old. I'm young. I could tell he was like 16 or already 17, older than me. You could tell he's been in there for a few times. So then ever since after that, my brother and I will catch a bunch of juvenile charges, crazy charges. And then when we got to the age of 15, the judge got tired of us and said, "Listen, I spared y'all way too many times. It's time to send you guys like to a juvenile prison." Mm-hmm. So then we had to go to juvenile prison.
And how long did you spend in there?
Well, I did a year and about like 4 to 5 months, something like that. My brother, he caught time. He did 60 more days than me because I guess he caught time by fighting. So what happened with me is that I was supposed to catch time too, but I was really good at manipulating. So like you have a caseworker in a prison that gives you a projected release date, and if you fight, the longer I was in there with Hot Boy, the rapper Hot Boy. Mm-hmm. And the longer you're in there, the more you fight, the longer they push your date back, because they go off by good behavior. And I basically told my caseworker what happened, kind of manipulated, and he said, "You know what? You're very smart. Like you're very smart. You got that. You feel me?" I tried to tell him it was self-defense, and I got away with it, so I got released before him. He got 60 days more than me, I think. It was something like that, yeah. And basically, when I went to juvenile prison, that whole entire time, when I did that year and like 5 months, changed me.
For good or for worse? Like, how did it change you?
So one catchphrase they always use about like any prison, whether it's juvenile, and believe it or not, I went to county. I've been in county. I've been through all that. Juvenile prisons by far are really bad because not county is bad because it's more inhumane, but in juvenile you just have to fight a lot. It's a lot more kid friendly. Like a lot of guys touching you. You're not gonna like the way how they touch you, so you're gonna want to fight. A lot of people gonna try you. They're gonna want to extort you. So the catchphrase was like, it's either gonna make you or break you, and it made me. And you gotta understand, I was locked up in there with rappers. You know, Wham Spinnerband, that's signed under Kodak. I was locked up with Hot Boy from Orlando. You feel me? Right? That songs with Glock 9. Yeah. So I would look at them and be like, man, if he can make it, I can make it. Yeah. I just kind of looked at it like that because I was piped out in there with them for years. Mm. I was beefing with Hot Boy.
So you did the juvenile prison time, then you got out, and then when did you guys like start doing the social media stuff?
Social media shit started. We always did social media even before like our Snapchat. We'll get like 3K views before we went to juvenile prison, like us serving, selling shit, But like it was for a bad reputation. Like we were infamous in our city.
Right.
But when we really, really did social media and started taking it serious to the matter where we're gonna get some fans, like a fan base, like music, producing music, going to studios and shit like that. I say it all really started when we turned like 18.
Got it.
Adult. When we got kicked out the house when we were 17. We got kicked out when we were 17. We became homeless for like a week or two, and then I had to live with my baby mom, my first BM, and we lived with her, and that was a hellhole because we lived in the hood. It was nasty environment, but yeah, so we're like, we have to do something. Mm-hmm. So we decided to do music, and when we did music, we would go to studios and spend our last type of money on to do music, mm-hmm. and we'll do music videos on a budget of $200. Damn. And that shit would, for some odd reason, like my brother and I would get views anyways. Mm-hmm. So it was helping. So so then I just started getting cocky, like arrogant, conceited. I'm like, I can get views even if I produce trash ass music, like on some 6ix9ine shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even gotta try in the studio. I could just fucking make dumbass, stupid music and just look the way how I look and get views. So we just did the music thing, but we would do a thing how to promote our music is we would go on Instagram lives and we would troll the fuck out of people. Mm-hmm. And I would troll rappers. I would troll Julio Fulio. I trolled Kodak. Yeah, R.P. Julio Fulio. We became friends too. Mm-hmm. Kodak. What's it called? Spot him, got him. I would troll him. I would troll Hot Boy as well too. Yeah. I trolled a lot of rappers, a lot of upcoming rappers. Yeah, I can't think of them on the top of my head, but Lil Dump.
And you doing that, I'm assuming obviously within you gain a lot of audience doing all that, and then I know you and your brother ended up doing that viral Island Boy video within the hot tub, with you both freestyling, and then that video took off. So within that video, so how much within like you doing like you trolling rappers, and then like to go about time lapsing it all the way to like you doing the Island Boy freestyle with your brother in that hot tub.
How long did it take?
Yeah, like within like you doing that.
So we would have to do the trolling on Instagram Live. I think that was like either a year and a half to 2. Mm-hmm. And then what happened is we created a fan base on Instagram Live. So every time we start up a live, like how people go on TikTok Live, yeah, we would get like 1,000 views on Instagram Live because Instagram Live was the thing back then.
Right.
You know how like social media changes all the time. Mm-hmm. So the problem was that they were blackballing us, and Red and I, my brother and I, we decided like, yo, like we need to get out of this shit because we're not gonna make it out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like this Instagram shit, it was like a tunnel, like a black hole, like it was a loophole. Like they just wanted to see us like fall.
Right.
So we're like, we're not gonna tell nobody, and we're gonna switch it to TikTok. So I didn't promote my TikTok and Instagram at all. I just created a TikTok, started publishing on TikTok, and just started making a whole new fan base. And what's it called? Like my first video went viral. So I told Red, make a TikTok right now. And he was like, bet. His shit went viral too. And then after time, like, my shit started falling off a little bit because the algorithm changed. And then my brother and I, we were separated. We moved back to Florida because we were living in North Carolina and we were working at 9 to 5, trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Because we weren't making money like on the internet yet. But then we moved back to Florida. Then we started making money on the internet by doing promos. You know, we do promos and shit. And to be honest, we make $800 a day. No joke. That was back then when we only had like 100K followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
So, you know, it took about two years, and then when we came back together, the reason why we got brought together was because we did an Adam 22 interview, a no jumper interview, and then my brother, where he was staying at, he was staying with my mom, and I was staying at my baby mama's mom's house, and his address got leaked, so he kind of got scared because it was in our city. So he was like, damn, like the opposition, the ops gonna know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can't step outside, and I don't want to see my brother like that. You know, I want him to be safe. So I told him like, hey, look, you see all these rappers, Spot 'em, got 'em, all these people I beef with, Hot Boy, all these people, shit like that. I'm like, you see, they get Airbnbs and they act like it's their own house. I said, I'll go half and half with you with Airbnbs. So we did one Airbnb, and it went successful. Like we was making like $1,100 a day each. So we're like, okay, let's get another Airbnb. So, but the profit margin wasn't that much. You know what I'm saying? Because we would have to get another Airbnb.
Right.
But we're like, we're surviving to live type shit, you know? And then the second Airbnb, that's when we made the Island Boy song.
Yeah.
And then once the Island Boy song came out, when it came out, we didn't go on our phone the whole entire day, right? And I just remember we did it I remember the exact time at 11 in the morning. And I put my phone down, and all I know is that my brother and I got into a big-ass fight that day. And since we got into a big-ass fight that day, I told him, Q, next, like, I was with my baby and everything, because my baby was already born, because I have a 4-year-old daughter. So I said, him, I'm like, I'm going to block you forever. Because my baby mama's parents' house was straight. They had a nice middle-class house. He was staying in an apartment with my mom, because my mom was struggling. So I'm okay. I was comfortable. I said, Q, I'm blocking you. I don't need you. I'm going to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So so I said I was going to block him. I swear to God, the next day I lived my normal life, which was go outside, tan, and sun gaze.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like on some regular shit. And I just go on my phone and I just know, like, I started seeing little blogs post us. And then when I see little blogs post us, I'm like, wait a minute. Why they change my name to Island Boys? I'm like, I'm not no mother Island Boy. I'm Fly Soldier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, I was pissed off about it. I'm like, oh, it's just another viral moment. Because I went viral before that. But then I realized it was more viral because then this is when I knew it blew up. People I used to watch when I was a kid, because when I used to watch, like, you know, I don't know if y'all were kids, you watching YouTube.
Of course.
Like King Star, like Academics, people like that, World Stars.
Like T-pages.
Yeah, they're blog pages.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I don't call them T-pages.
No, that's cool.
They're up there.
Yeah.
They're up there. So when I started seeing them post us, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? 2 twin rappers, up and coming, going by the name of Island Boys. And that's when I was like, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me unblock my brother. I said, yo, put all the bullshit aside, let bygones be bygones. Let's get to work. You feel me? I told my girl at the time, and I said, I said, yo, take care of my baby. I'll come right back. I got to get to working. I blew up. And I said, yo, Red, where you at? Let's get another Airbnb. And then boom, we just started getting like $147,000 to $200,000 a day.
And then, like, you going about within that reaction of just, like, getting to work, like, you knew what this meant. Like, you knew that once that video blew up, you had to go about maintaining that relevance. Like, you and your brother both having to go about, like, that video blowing up, like, you got to find out what the next thing is. So, you going about doing that, like, how did you and your brother both come up with the next idea after that video blew up?
We kind of just, like, we got together and we were kind of just laughing about it because we're like, how the this video got viral?
Right, yeah.
Because we were like, we didn't think it was gonna go viral.
It was catchy, by the way. I'm gonna just say that. Like that.
We were surprised.
Yeah.
Because we freestyled it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't written. It was freestyled. It came off the dome.
Yeah.
1. Number 2, we did 5 freestyles on my page and 5 freestyles on his page. And for some odd reason, I came up with it and I got laughed about it. So I kind of thought it was not going to get views.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned out to be the one that hit. So when we got together, we kind of laughed at the world. It was like all the haters, they just got quiet.
Right.
So we kind of just like felt like we were on top of the world, and it felt good as fuck. Mm-hmm. It felt like a natural high.
Is it because you were getting a lot of hate, or
like
more so just the attention overall?
Like from before, because of the Island Boy thing.
Oh, because of the Island Boy thing.
To be honest, I didn't look at it as hate because it was a positive thing.
Right.
Like compared to a lot of things I've done, it was a positive thing, and it's probably the best way to blow up. Anything that has to do with that is positive, because the song, if you think about it, doesn't have one curse word.
No.
And then it's also kid friendly. For some odd reason, I don't know why we did it like that, but it happened. That's just what God did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then so it was positive. We saw a lot of people on TikTok trying to copy us, imitate us, but I've always been intellectual. So like, if you're imitating us, that means that's a form of flattery. So if I see you with a chain, right, and I like your chain, and I copy your chain, that's imitation. I'm flattered by the way your chain looks.
Of course.
For example. So I didn't look at it by a negative standpoint. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, people are making fun of you." And I didn't look at it that way, because at the end of the day, they're watching. 1. Number 2, they're imitating. If they took their day to paint all their face with our face tattoos and on the whole FIP, I swear to God, when I went to the FYP, I kept scrolling. 10 of them, out of 10, 9 of them was about the Island Boys.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, like I'll go through my For You page. I'll be seeing all the imitations too. Like that was everywhere.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But I really want to know too. Like, okay, cool. Then you and your brother go about doing the freestyle. It goes viral. You guys come up with it in the next idea. So then, like, how did you both go about like? I guess my next question more so is like, as of right now with your relationship with your brother, right? So as you know, you guys blew up, but then you guys had a disagreement within that time. And then you knew that it was the right time because the video had blown up to go about calling him to work something out. So then you guys can go about maintaining within the views that you guys had of that video. So like, as of right now, like, where would you say your stance is within your brother? Just to kind of like mention like the current time with you both.
So presently right now, like, not talking about the past, like we were, our relationship right now is not good, because like, we are in 2 different paths. I got 2 kids. I got a girlfriend. I got a fiance, actually. I just engaged her. I proposed to her. So, my life's a little... Thank you. Appreciate that. So my life's a little different than his. He don't got kids. You know what I'm saying? So I take things a lot more serious. And it happens with the Migos. It happens with any rock band. They split up. Unfortunately, it happens. And I always say, time will heal, time will tell. Maybe we could come back together, but we definitely have a lot of disagreements that have not became agreements. And like every time I talk to him, I know it's gonna lead to an argument. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I don't want to say it's jealousy. Or like, but there's definitely some tension between us.
Yeah. Nah, I completely understand that, and I see like how I look at it. Like I understand, like you guys are brother, right? Like, you guys are blood. Like it's not no like friendship. It's more so like family, So I do understand the personal within how all that goes. I just think more so like, do you think you guys will ever go about I guess getting along over all this or?
I mean, look, I don't speak negative about him. He's had his fair share to speak negative about me. Like I've said, multiple times, like, I would be like his partner again. I would do business with him again. he likes to say that I changed, you know, but I don't feel like I changed. I just feel like I just became more mature.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. He feels like I got a God complex, and I think that, you know, I'm above everybody else, and that's his opinion. You know, I'm not gonna argue with him about his opinion. That's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? Like I am who I feel like I am. You know, I'll be honest. Yeah, I do have like, I'll take accountability. I do have like a way of thinking, and you know, you can think of however you want to feel. Like, you can say I'm a narcissist. You can say all this. Okay, fine. I'll take accountability of all that. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, it's how I look at it. I'm the star in my own movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I always looked at him like my partner, and he feels like, since he's older than me by 2 minutes, like he's big bro. But like, I always said, like, feel me? Like, don't underestimate me. I got brains. Like, I'm smart. Like, I'm really like I'm intellectual when it comes to marketing. I said, like, and at the end of the day, I always looked at him like my partner, and he feels like, since he's older than me by 2 minutes, like he's big bro. But like, I always said, like, feel me? Like, don't underestimate me. I got brains. Like, I'm smart. Like, I'm really like I'm intellectual when it comes to marketing. Like, I'm intellectual when it comes to a lot of conversating, everything. Like, you know, starting things, brand deals, all that. So, you know, like, he just doesn't want to be told what to do, and I respect that. If that's how he feels, maybe when he gets older, he'll give me that one call and be like, "Hey, look, listen, let's let bygones be bygones, and maybe we could work through it and see, like, we could, you know, disagree to agree." But like, I don't know. Right now, that's not what it is. You know.
Yeah. Nah,
we've been split it up before too in the past, but so far this time has been the longest. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I truly do believe everything you said. You know, like you said too, like, despite all the hate that you guys do be getting, even from the very beginning, like, I really don't think that either of you guys should be taking the online negativity, and I'm only bringing this up more so with what I was going to say afterwards, but I'm going to say, like, I don't think neither of you guys should take the negative comments as you guys do as negative, because I really do appreciate how everyone was going about your guys' downfall, but then both of you are still here till this day, you know, so that's something that you gotta, bro. I'm telling you, like, you both have really came up for sure, and I really do appreciate that. You know, like, whether that freestyle went viral and you thought that was it, it's not. Like, you guys are still here till this day, so that's something that I really do appreciate out of you guys. That you guys are still here till this day, and I think you know what you're. I already know you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you got this amazing house. Like, you got everything you guys got, and I really do think that y'all worked for this. You know, yeah. And I think everyone else does too. Everyone just wants to get likes and reactions within every single comment, and I think everyone just wants attention. You know. But
yeah, like you know, someone that was helping me out, I could consider him as an OG. He's always told me, he's like, listen, I know you're gonna blow up. I know you're gonna blow up. And this is around the time where I didn't blow, and I was like, think so? Like, cause it was in my head, but I was like, you know, I was trying, but I was like, are you sure? Like, in my head, but I was kind of like doubting myself, but not really. Cause I could see, but I can't see it. He's like, you're gonna blow it. Trust me. Like, trust me. Like, he was a drunk, so he would like get in my face and spit on me. He's like, but remember this, kid. Like, you know, you gonna blow up, but it's the easy part is blowing up. The hard part is maintaining. Yeah, that's the hard part.
Sure, hell yeah, for sure. It's about.
So, I took to maintaining shit serious. So like me, for example, like, I made mistakes. I'm not perfect. Like, I've done a lot of stupid mistakes. Like, me blowing up, whatever. Okay, that's fine. But that, yeah.
Do you have any, like, regrets, like, in your career that you did?
Anything?
I don't have I don't. Yeah, I mean, people like letting people in my circle that betrayed me, that I thought was cool with me, you know, but they're only cool with me because of the limelight. You know, people like using me and shit like that, leeching off of me because I have a good heart. So like, I wasted my time with that. I also, I made a lot of stupid financial mistakes, but I recovered that. So I guess that's not really a regret, because I take that as a lesson. Mm-hmm. But definitely the people that I had around me, for sure.
Right. And your brother said that you guys were making a lot of money from Cameo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still.
Other sources of income, but Cameo was the big one. Yeah.
And then y'all did the blue page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still do it? You still
I do fantasy, so they banned both of us on.
Okay. And was that regarding like the kissing incident, or like what was that about?
Yeah. So we was on an agency. I can't say a name because it's NDA.
It's fine.
But whatever. So we were under an agency, and you know we I was making, I don't know about him, but I was making a lot. Not even lying to you. I can show you proof, about 500K to $1 million. But I wasn't happy. I felt shallow inside.
And why do you think that is? What made you feel shallow?
Because I didn't feel like that money was earned the right way.
So you think that like you going about making X amount, but depending how you make it determines like how you truly feel. So like if you were to make that same amount of money doing something else, that would have you feel a lot different than doing it as fast as you did doing what you did to get that money. If that makes sense.
Like right now, like I'm happy.
Yeah.
But like at that time, I had to fake being happy. So I just was like, I was shallow inside. Like I would look at the money. I'd be like, what the am I gonna do with all this money? It was too much money. I would go to Lamborghini stores and say, okay, should I buy it or not? Nah, save it. You know what I'm saying? Like I already like manifested like having 3 Lamborghinis in the front of my yard and a Rolls Royce calling in and shit like that, and you know.
Right.
But I was just shallow. Like I just didn't. I just wasn't. I wasn't happy, and I don't know if it was like people that was doing it to me, or maybe it was just me, but I just felt like the money that was earned that I received from, I just felt like it was 1, too good to be true, and 2, it just didn't make sense, and 3, I didn't feel like I didn't feel completed. I felt too shallow. I felt like my heart was broken. Like I felt like hurt inside. And I felt like I was in a big glass house and nobody heard me.
And do you think that is more so because you knew what you were doing and who you were doing it with, or do you think it was more so because like it wasn't like your passion? Like what more so do you think made you really?
Or do you think it was like the hate and like the image that came with doing and shit? Because we be getting hate, you know what I'm saying, all the time, and I feel like that might have done a little bit part of that situation.
It could have been that. I actually don't even have an answer for that one.
Okay, that's fine.
But no, obviously me kissing my brother is not a passion, no.
Mm-hmm. Of course. It was the way you said it, my bad. But
so it could have been a mixture of everything.
I believe you, yeah, and truly for me more so is like, because that was gonna be my next question too, like within regarding you kissing your brother or you guys doing it, whatever had happened. Obviously, like, you know, and how he had went about stating it too was like obviously everything went about just more so like it was gonna go viral, which obviously that went extremely viral. And would you say like despite you going about wanting to do it or not, like it ended up working in everyone's favor because you went about doing really good after that. I mean, on the blue page, despite you being happy or not, like it went about your favor. So I want to know more so like whether. I mean, like you said, you weren't happy doing it within that time, but do you, like, what makes you, like, you within being happy now versus back then? Like, what kind of content are you providing now within the blue page? Like, what kind of content do you post on there?
So now I feel more organized. So okay. I don't know if I have ODD and OCD together. I don't know what the diagnosis I have. I wouldn't go check and I wouldn't care, but that's my opinion. But, like now I just feel like I'm more organized. Like I'm more oriented, and I'm more like family oriented. Like I feel like I'm more happy in the lane I'm in right now because, like I don't talk to nobody. Like I have no friends. I cut off everybody. I stopped talking to everyone. Maybe my anger got higher. Maybe I don't know, but not too high. I'm zen. I'm happy within myself. Like if you come and disturb my peace, like. I'll tell you off, like, type shit.
Are you... Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. Are you currently sober, or are you, like, do you drink? Like, do you, you know...
I don't drink. I'm not an alcoholic. I never was into alcohol.
Okay.
But I'm definitely, I'm prescribed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, I'm curious because you seem really down to earth. You seem like you really know what you're doing. Like you said yourself, intellectual. You know, like you know a lot about certain things. Can you describe how you are when the cameras aren't on? Like, as of right now, obviously, you know, the cameras are on and you know, when you do your clip farming and everything now. Besides all that, like, how are you when, like, none of this is on?
I'm a normal person.
Okay.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you gotta understand, when I was growing up, it's not like my whole childhood I was like a jailbird, you know? I was just like, probably like him. I had curly hair.
Like,
I had curly hair. Like, I had no tattoos on my face. Just imagine, I got a pretty ass face. Imagine the girls I got.
what made you get the tattoos in your face?
Because I wanted to stand out. I wanted to say "F everybody." I wanted to show you because a pretty face don't get you nowhere. You feel me?
So you think we should get tattoos? Or you think I should?
Not specifically, I already got some. I mean, you can go about me too.
I don't have none. That's what I'm asking.
I wouldn't get tattoos if it's not for you. It was in my heart. That's something I could say I was passionate about. That I could say.
What was your first tattoo within your body? You seem like you had a lot.
This one right here on my wrist says blessed.
Okay.
So I just started off with that little one, just to see where it progressed, and then that would like to see how much it hurt. And I was 13.
Damn.
Interesting.
And do you have any other tattoos you want to get? Or are you completely tattooed
I'm
up?
completely covered.
Yeah.
I'm probably the most tatted person you met.
For real, you got one on your.
I got some close there.
For real? How?
Yeah.
Like, can you describe how close and like, somewhat?
This is my area.
Oh, I know that hurted.
Not as bad as the other tattoos. Like legs hurt, stomach hurts, ribs and collarbones hurt, chest hurt, arms don't hurt, face don't hurt, head don't hurt. My ears, I got my ears tatted, they hurt.
Yeah, I believe you. I feel like the ears would hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Now, like, do you have any regrets getting any of them?
Regrets getting tattoos? No.
No. Is it more so like you just being committed to something where like, so did you get this before the?
If I was a loser, maybe I'd regret it. Okay. But I'm not a loser. Like
so
I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like I be seeing a lot of people that got tattoos on their face and they body and shit like that. And some of them, like, they don't have as much money as me or, you know, sad as me. And I'm like, that's clean. But if you like overdid it and like you got too many tattoos and you it's how you carry yourself too. If you act like a loser, you don't dress nice and whatever. You just whatever. Like I got a Cuban OG, like, you feel me, from back in the day. Like he's all tatted up. He went to prison and stuff like that. And he looked clean as and he's almost 60 years old, right. And he's ripped, shredded with tattoos, and he doesn't have regrets. You feel me? So I don't like no. It's how you carry yourself. It's also the biggest thing. Like I always tell everybody, do not get a face tattoo if it's not for you. If it's not for you, don't get it.
Right.
Just don't get it. If it's not for you, just don't get it. You feel me? No, but don't get surprised if you get a your neck blasted like mine. Don't get surprised if it goes higher.
Facts.
and money and image.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, for sure. Be real.
What about
you don't got to get a face tat. I tell you, look, I used to manage TikTokers all the time. I said, you don't got to get a face tat, but blast that neck, boy.
I'm trying to blast mine. You know what? No, yo, just my tats.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. So
my bad. My bad.
Yeah, you're too excited, but what's up?
Hey, chat. But anyways, I guess we.
What about jewelry though? How do you feel about jewelry?
So I have jewelry, but I stopped wearing a lot of jewelry because, number one, I got permanent diamond teeth.
Right.
I like earrings.
Hey, did I hurt?
I wear.
My bad.
This hurt?
Yeah, they hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then I know I said it funny, but it's cool. But I went through a lot of pain, so I don't give a shit. Give me more pain. But what I'm saying is, I'm still gonna go through a lot more pain when I get older, anyways. So what's it called? So like, I wear timepieces, watches, but I'm about to cop a plain Jane Rolex. You are so funny, dude.
BJ.
Okay. Anyway, so but I don't like wearing chains because I think chains are just tacky. There's just I used to wear chains, and I just can't. I don't like it. Mm-hmm. I like more like how do I say it? More like elegant, sleek, but you could dress good. I don't know how to explain it. Like just overdoing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Too much.
Too much ice.
Yeah, it looks dumb. It looks dumb. Yeah. It looks tacky.
You have any watch you're trying to sell me?
I mean, if you want one, yeah. I got an AP, I got a Cartier, I got a Rolex.
All right, how much for the Cartier?
Shit, I bought it for $20K. So.
Oh, we'll talk. If you're down, we'll talk. But anyways, hey, so just to kind of switch more so the conversation of the blue page. The blue page.
Yeah.
How'd you get started with that? How'd you even want to go about? So you went from like the Island Boys going crazy with viral, and then like you went about like doing the TikTok live trolling and everything, and then boom, blue page. Like, how did it even go about? How did it start for you?
It was kind of weird because I was already banned since I was 18 years old because I tried to do a fraud. It had some type of scam fraud thing, and somehow I like emailed them. The first attempt didn't work. The second attempt it didn't work. Then one morning I'm like, let me try it one more time. I emailed them, and they said, yeah, we can get it back. And I'm like, what the f***? I just got lucky. So I started them out. Mm-hmm. So that's how it worked. And then, basically, I've been wanting to do it, but I was already banned since I was 18 because I was stupid. I did some fraud from some fucking idiot. Said, you want to make a quick $200? That's how down bad I was when I was 18. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a fraud thing going on. Mm-hmm. You know how they do, like, card fraud now? Mm-hmm. But, like, they had them. So I was like, that's easy. I'll do it. You feel me?
Are you down to collab?
Collab with you?
Yeah.
Throwaway kiss? Oh, no. Oh, my bad. My bad. If not, it's cool. My bad.
It's just the way you asked me. Listen, I seen y'all page and shit like that, but you guys don't kiss though.
No, should we? Should we?
Yeah. Do it right now.
You think we should?
Do it right now.
Is it worth the bag? You know, people tell us all the time, like, we should, but is it worth it?
Well, the thing is, the reason why I worked with me and my brothers, because it just made sense.
Yeah.
Because we're Island Boys. No one would have ever thought. Boozy Badass talked about it. He said, what type of motherfucking rappers out here now dressing like Young Thug, and now they got two twins all tethered like thugs kissing each other. It's like that. So don't do it if it don't make sense, because then you're just doing it for no reason. Just keep doing what you're doing right now. You know, I'm only gonna tell you the real shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
But if you kiss an Island Boy, yeah, you probably would get a lot. Yeah.
It'd be beneficial all three ways.
Yeah, like a little top
it's in the air. It can stay there. It just don't matter. But just to go.
But I saw your page. He told me to check your page, and he told me, he's like, I want to do this because it's you guys and some third guy.
Okay.
And he said, I want to do this with you, your brother, and me. He's like, you see how they're all in their underwear? Like, we're all light-skinned. Like, we could do this. And I was like, dude, what are you on about? So he showed me y'all page on screen share on FaceTime. I'm like, but I always knew him. I knew him from Shoddy Bay. And I'm like, I know him. So that's how I know about, Julie and shit like that. And I was like, dude, like, what the fuck you on about? But yeah, I seen y'all page one time. Mm-hmm. And I see the type of content you guys like underwear, the laundry, bending over type shit.
Hey, now we just do our